Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, the Manual of Life. As Swami Tejomayananda says, the Bhagavad Gita is not an 11th hour remedy for the dying. It is a manual for living, for the living. Adorning it with silk and dropping flowers on it won't help. But this is how most people deal with the Gita. Foreigners wonder and ask, with this spiritual wealth, why is India's condition so pathetic? Simply because this great knowledge remains only in books. The very essence of the Gita is found in the depths of one shloka, which translated means raise yourself to great heights by self effort. Do not degrade or look down upon yourself. You are your own best friend and your own worst enemy. Fact is, we are divided in our minds and hearts, seek to score against each other, try to push them down, and find our glory in petty actions. Our idea of happiness is limited. Our lives are disjointed pieces, partly successful, ineffective as a whole. A successful heart surgeon may save lives, but fails in the face of his own son's emotional crisis. Our idea of success is the fulfillment of desires and ambitions. How is our success related to our nation? We neither know nor care. A man with the right vision gains success for himself and also includes others in it. He not only picks himself up by himself but also raises others alongside. With this pre introduction, let's move on to chapter 1, verse 1 of the Gita. In the entire Gita, this is the only verse which the blind old king Dhritarashtra gives out. All the rest of the 700 stanzas are Sanjaya's report on what happened on the Kurukshetra battlefield just before the war. The blind old king is certainly conscious of the palpable injustices that he had done to his nephews, the Pandavas. Dhritarashtra knew the relative strength of the two armies and therefore was fully confident of the larger strength of his son's army. And yet, the viciousness of his past and the consciousness of the crimes perpetrated seemed to be weighing heavily upon the heart of the blind king. And so he has his own doubts on the outcome of this war. He asks Sanjaya to explain to him what is happening on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Vyasa had given Sanjaya the powers to see and listen to the happenings in far off Kurukshetra, even while he was sitting beside Dhritarashtra in the palace at Hastinapura. As you can see, Dhritarashtra, the blind king, wants to know about how the war is going on from Sanjaya, who had a vision of the past, present, and future. So, we will be stopping here today. Hari Om.